Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the week of October 29th. This week, definitely make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification icon if you haven't already. I go live every day at 5, so if you want to catch me live, you can catch me live at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I also go live during the day as well sometimes. So if you can't make it at 5, you can make it during the day. But let's see what we have going on for you here as well. I definitely feel like you're going to be getting some truth or justice in a situation with these cards here. You start off with the King of Spades, the card of truth and justice. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like there's truth and justice coming in for you in some way. I would say that I feel like if you've had any difficulties at work as well, not only you have this card, you also have the Five of Hearts. Five of Hearts can represent jealousy or, somebody giving you a hard time at work, or, could represent like anything, sexual harassment, any types of problems with somebody at work. And this can actually represent justice or a change in that situation, whatever it may be. So again, you might be seeing the end of a jealous situation for a lot of you. Five of Hearts can also represent changes to your health. It can say that you are making changes, or you will be making changes to your health at this time. Changing your diet, exercise, whatever the case may be. This is a really good card for doing that. And yeah, I mean, I think even just looking at the chart over here, again, I feel like I've said this a bunch of times. I feel like it's a really good time to make health changes, and probably because they'll stick at this time, especially when the North Node moves into Cancer, which will be happening in November. It's a great time for getting these things to stick. So again, if you've been struggling with that, this can represent a change there. This can also represent needing to pay attention to the details in a relationship, so definitely do that. Next, you have the Seven of Diamonds, hearing messages as well. I would say, again, just looking at all the cards here, I would say no like secondhand information at this time. I mean, that's definitely one of the warnings that's popping up here. It's like, as I always say, if somebody, tells you that somebody else told somebody else, and then they tell you, this card says, do not listen to those messages. It says, get information directly from the source. So again, if somebody says your boyfriend's cheating on you, again, is it coming directly from the source, or is it coming like 14th hand from 14 people away? So this card says make sure to get it directly from the source, because it's probably not the truth. This card also says pay attention to your messages. So pay attention to your dreams, your daydreams. Neptune and Pisces, I've been talking about this for years now. Whenever you have Neptune and Pisces, it'll be there till 2026. We could literally have daydreams that change our lives. We could have dreams that change our lives as well. So we need to pay attention to those things, because, now more than ever, and for the next 8 years, and while it's there, again, our dreams could be guiding us towards like a new job or success or something in our life. So pay attention to that. Also a great card for investments. So any of you that invest, that want to make investments, anything like that, this is a really good card for you as well. Next, you have the Eight of Hearts. So socializing. I feel like if you're looking for love, this is the card of socializing, needing to socialize, needing to get out there, needing to meet new people as well. It can also represent like the very beginning of a relationship where you have that like honeymoon phase. It can represent that type of thing in your relationship. The good news about this also is that if you have been in a relationship for a long time, it can represent that kind of, spark being relit in the relationship, where you kind of go back to that honeymoon phase type of feeling. I do feel like, what I will say is I do feel like there is a need for people to do that anyway. I feel like people need to create that type of feeling in their relationship more often, especially with the chart. And I could go on for hours about, talking about why I think that is, but I feel like it's really important to create like special moments in relationships that, remind you of why you got into the relationship in the first place. It's like more important than it ever has been. So I feel like that's important. This can also represent the start of a new business as well. So if you're starting a new business, new job, this card can represent a gift coming in. So it doesn't really mean a gift, like you're getting a gift, but it can say that, the new business or the new job that you start could feel like a gift at this time. Same thing with the relationship as well. This card can represent getting swept off your feet also. So, again, a lot of you, love looks like it's improving if you are interested in love. Again, I would also say if you are interested in health, there's a lot of really good health cards here for making improvements and for seeing changes. Next, Four of Clubs, your thoughts are in line with the truth, so trust your intuition. I kind of said this on that Seven of Diamonds there. Seven of Diamonds is a very intuitive card. and it's called the birds. Like, birds deliver messages, basically. Four of Clubs also says trust your intuition, trust your, first instinct on any situation that comes into your life. If something doesn't feel right, this card says, trust that feeling. This is also the card of like satisfaction. So kind of plain and simple, I feel like things will be feeling pretty good this week for most of you. Maybe not all of you, but most of you. And it can represent being restless. So a lot of you might be feeling restless at this time. This card says if you like have a restless feeling towards anything, sometimes we feel restless and we just want to get rid of that feeling. So then we like do something crazy. This card says think before you act at this time. And finally, Ace of Diamonds. Again, really good card for money. So money definitely looks good for you. Seven of Diamonds, again, is a great card of profits and an increase in finances or a raise, promotion, new job if you don't have one. This card pretty much represents all of that. And it also represents messages. So some of you could be getting messages at work, or you could be hearing about new opportunities at work as well. This card can also represent marriage, because Ace of Diamonds can represent the formation of a partnership. And again, I would say love looks pretty good for you this week. So if you want love, Eight of Hearts, get out there, socialize, meet people, go out in public and things like that. But I forgot to say, this is also you showing up as a King of Spades. So you are showing up in a very strong position this week. I feel like you kind of can get what you want at this time. And I do feel like that will be really good for you as well. But looks good. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week.